Ukraine, a country in Eastern Europe, is often associated with images of conflict and war. But what about the lesser-known sides of this intriguing nation? Beyond the headlines, there are hidden aspects of Ukraine that few people know about, which will only be revealed in this video. Did you know that Ukraine is celebrated for its beautiful women, considered by many to be like a eighth wonder of the world? Yet in a twist, some individuals there have taken extreme beauty trends to astonishing heights, with one even holding the title for the world's highest cheekbones. Are you aware of the unique customs and taboos that, if ignored, could land an unsuspecting visitor in trouble? And that's just the beginning. Ukraine is filled with countless fascinating truths waiting to be discovered. Join us as we dive into the strange and captivating quirks that make Ukraine one of the most intriguing places to explore. The largest country in Europe. If you've always thought Russia was the largest country in Europe, you'd be partially right. Russia is indeed the largest nation in the world, but its vast territory spans both Europe and Asia. When focusing solely on countries entirely within Europe, however, Ukraine takes the top spot with an area of 603,628 square kilometers. This makes Ukraine almost 3 times the size of the United Kingdom and significantly larger than France, which ranks as Europe's second-largest country. Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, is often referred to as the mother of Russian cities due to its historical significance as the center of ancient Kievan Rus over 1,000 years ago. Because of these shared roots, many Ukrainians are bilingual, speaking both Ukrainian and Russian fluently. Interestingly, Ukrainian ranks among the world's top 3 most beautiful languages, a fact that becomes apparent the moment you hear it. However, some people perceive Russian as a more prestigious or elite language, leading them to feel a certain reluctance when speaking Ukrainian. Despite this, the 2 languages share notable similarities. For example, while urodlivy means ugly in Russian, it sounds similar to vrodlivy, which translates to handsome in Ukrainian. With a population of around 37.8 million, Ukraine's average income is approximately $3,724 per year. The country has earned the nickname Europe's breadbasket due to its immense agricultural output, exporting large quantities of wheat and other staples across Europe. From July 1, 2023, Ukraine has exported 13.8 million tons of corn, nearly 10 million tons of wheat, and 1.5 million tons of barley. It also leads globally in the production of sunflower seeds and sunflower oil, while holding 3rd place in potato production. Ukraine's industrial contributions are also notable, ranking 3rd in iron exports and natural gas production and among the top 5 in titanium exports. With vast reserves of natural resources, including uranium, 2nd largest in Europe, and an estimated 30 billion tons of iron ore, Ukraine's potential for economic power is considerable. If not for its prolonged conflicts, this resource-rich nation might well be one of Europe's strongest economic forces. The country with women as beautiful as the 8th wonder. Ukraine, often celebrated as the land of beauty, is home to women so stunning they're frequently described as the 8th wonder of the world. Here there's no rigid standard of beauty. Each woman's appearance is uniquely captivating. Some have luscious blonde hair, while others enchant with deep black locks. Soft, fair skin contrasts with freckled complexions or sun-kissed tones. Yet, a common feature across many is the mesmerizing blue, double-lidded eyes that seem to draw you in at first glance. What has created such remarkable beauty in Ukraine? Many believe it's a result of centuries of blending between ethnic groups and cultures. Throughout history, the region has seen invasions and influences from Mongols, Kazakhs, and various Asian nomadic tribes, which, over time, produced a diverse and striking population. Alongside this genetic mix, the region's climate, soil quality, self-care habits, and keen fashion sense have all contributed to the distinct allure of Ukrainian women. However, such widespread beauty comes with its own pressures. In a society where attractiveness is almost expected, many women feel a strong urge to maintain a flawless appearance. This has led to a deep reliance on cosmetics. Many Ukrainian women feel uncomfortable leaving the house without makeup, making the sight of a completely natural face quite rare. Yet, behind the allure lies a harsher reality. Domestic violence against women remains a significant issue in Ukraine. From January to May 2023 alone, Ukrainian police recorded over 355 cases of domestic abuse. Factors such as poverty, the strains of ongoing conflict, and limited legal deterrence exacerbate the problem. The maximum penalty for such offenses is just 2 years in prison, and often perpetrators face only minor fines or community service, with penalties as low as 170 to 340 hryvnias. Until stricter measures are enforced, the cycle of violence is likely to continue, impacting countless women across the country. The unusual beauty of the girl with the highest cheekbones in the world. Anastasia Pokreshchuk, a model from Kiev, Ukraine, has earned the title of the woman with the world's largest cheekbones, a result of an extensive transformation journey involving thousands of dollars and countless filler injections. At just 26, she embarked on a quest to alter her appearance through cosmetic enhancements. Instead of relying on a professional, Anastasia Pokreshchuk took an unconventional approach, injecting hyaluronic acid into her own cheeks. Since sharing her bold new look on her Instagram account, which has attracted over 375,000 followers, she has faced a constant wave of criticism and body shaming. Yet, despite the backlash, Anastasia Pokreshchuk remains unapologetically proud of her distinctive, self-crafted beauty. She's quick to clarify that her aesthetic journey was self-funded. She has never relied on being a sugar baby to finance her transformations, despite receiving countless messages from men drawn to her unique appearance. Anastasia Pokreshchuk's story challenges the boundaries of conventional beauty, demonstrating both the freedom and the scrutiny that can come with creating one's own identity. The taboos of the Ukrainian people. In Ukrainian culture, several unique customs and superstitions reveal deep-rooted beliefs about luck, protection, and respect. One such superstition is avoiding the act of sitting at the corner of a table, especially for unmarried women. Ukrainians believe that if a single woman sits at a table corner, she may have difficulty finding a husband. Another custom advises against trying on someone else's ring. If you do, tradition requires that you blow on it 3 times before returning it to remove any negative energy. Each blow symbolizes 3 things: the energy of the Father, the Son, and spiritual peace. A third belief discourages Ukrainians from playing card games, particularly among Christian communities, as they view cards as a gateway to the sinful and tempting world of gambling. However, when it comes to alcohol, Ukrainians are notably more relaxed. Ukraine ranks 4th worldwide in alcohol consumption, with the average adult drinking about 27.5 liters per year. Another major superstition involves avoiding celebrations for one's 40th birthday. This belief likely dates back to the time of Kievan Rus, when it was thought that a person's soul truly departed on the 40th day after death. Even in the 17th century, this 40-day period was observed to see if a deceased person's remains would produce relics, which reinforced the number's association with death. As a result, giving a clock as a gift is also considered a bad omen in Ukraine, thought to be akin to inviting a person to their funeral. This belief likely has roots in Chinese superstitions as well. Finally, it's seen as bad luck to take out the trash after sunset, as this act symbolizes removing wealth and prosperity from the home or inviting misfortune. These customs continue to be respected by many, serving as a reminder of Ukraine's vibrant cultural heritage and its reverence for tradition. Admiring the Easter eggs. In Ukraine, Easter eggs, also known as Paschal eggs, are more than just festive decorations. They are powerful symbols of resurrection and new life. Traditionally, people would use real eggs, painting them with colorful, intricate designs. Each egg would feature detailed patterns, reflecting the creativity and artistry of the maker. Over time, this tradition expanded, and now Easter eggs come in many forms. Chocolate eggs wrapped in colorful foil, hand-carved wooden eggs, and plastic eggs filled with candy. Some eggs are dyed red to commemorate the death of Jesus Christ, while others, like the famous Faberge eggs, are crafted from gold and precious stones. These Faberge eggs, considered rare treasures, were originally created by the renowned jeweler Peter Carl Faberge, with around 69 ever produced, 52 of which were made for the Russian royal family. These eggs can fetch millions of dollars today, symbolizing luxury and craftsmanship. One of the most remarkable Easter eggs in the world is the largest, weighing 1.2 tons, made entirely of chocolate in Belgium and recognized by UNESCO as a world record. In Ukraine, the tradition of the Easter egg carries deep spiritual meaning. Eggs are sometimes thrown onto the roof to protect the house from evil spirits, and they are hung around the necks of women hoping to conceive. In Voivodina, Czech women keep eggs beside sacred icons for 2 to 3 years for protection, and in case of injury, the shell is crushed into powder and applied to the wound for healing. During Easter, it is customary to exchange eggs as gifts, offering blessings of health and prosperity. Despite the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, the spirit of tradition remains strong. On May 1st, 2024, hundreds of Ukrainians gathered in the capital, Kyiv, to paint Easter eggs in a 7-hour marathon, creating 850 beautifully decorated eggs. For Ukrainian wives and mothers, giving an Easter egg to their husbands and sons is a gesture of love, protection, and hope, like a talisman meant to safeguard their loved ones. It's a touching reminder of the power of cultural traditions to offer solace and a sense of security, even in the most challenging of times. The unfortunate female police officer. A video recently captured a shocking incident at the Black Sea, where a massive, unexpected wave swept away a young police officer as she posed for photos. The tragic event occurred on June 2, 2024, in Odessa, a city in southern Ukraine. The 20-year-old officer was standing close to the edge of a sea barrier when a sudden, powerful wave struck her, knocking her off balance and pulling her into the water. Unable to react in time, she was quickly carried away by the current, disappearing from view. Her friends, witnessing the terrifying scene, immediately cried for help. Emergency divers from Ukraine's National Emergency Service were called in to search for her, but the tragedy had already unfolded. The video quickly went viral online, sparking strong reactions. Many questioned why onlookers, particularly men nearby, didn't react sooner to save her, while others criticized the young officer for putting herself at risk for the sake of a photo. Numerous accidents have also occurred globally as individuals climb TV towers, suspension bridges, or other high-risk structures to capture selfies or video footage. Such incidents serve as stark reminders of the dangers that can arise from attempting extreme or risky poses for photos. As social media's influence grows, these tragedies highlight the need for awareness and caution around dangerous locations. The second deepest subway station in the world, Arsenalna Station in Kyiv, Ukraine, holds the title of the second deepest metro station in the world, located 105.5 meters below ground, just behind Pyongyang Station in North Korea, which reaches 110 meters. To give perspective, if you were to dig a vertical shaft from ground level, you could fit the entire Statue of Liberty in this depth with over 12 meters to spare. Arsenalna's depth is not just a unique engineering feat, but also a strategic feature. It was designed during the peak of the Cold War, a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were in a tense nuclear standoff, constantly threatening each other with nuclear weapons. As a result, Arsenalna was constructed with a steel blast door that could seal off the tunnel, creating a safe refuge in case of a nuclear alert. One of the main reasons Arsenalna was built at such depth relates to its geography. The station's entrance is located on the high bank of the Dnieper River, which flows through Kyiv, requiring the station to descend deeply to reach the rail lines below. Arsenalna's layout is also distinctive. Unlike typical central corridor designs, it is built with multiple levels, with separate platforms on each floor. To reach a train at Arsenalna, passengers need to descend 2 escalators, each stretching impressively into the depths below. This depth and unique design make Arsenalna both an architectural marvel and a historic relic of Cold War-era engineering. The country has 7 World Heritage Sites. Despite the destruction from ongoing conflicts, Ukraine proudly preserves 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, a testament to its rich history and resilience. Among these treasures is Kyiv's St. Sophia Cathedral, a stunning architectural marvel dating back to the 11th century, and the ancient city of Chersonesus, which holds echoes of bygone civilizations. The Carpathian Mountains' primeval forests also make the list, celebrated for their untouched natural beauty. Another remarkable heritage site is the Struve Geodetic Arc, an impressive series of triangulation points that stretch from Hammerfest in Norway down to Ukraine's Black Sea coast, exemplifying the scientific achievements in geodetic measurements. For those interested in exploring the remnants of history in a different way, Ukraine's tank cemetery offers a haunting glimpse into the past. Located on the outskirts of Kharkiv in eastern Ukraine, this site was once a bustling tank repair facility, processing over 60 tanks and 55 engines monthly. However, after it went bankrupt in 1991, it was abandoned and gradually faded from memory, leaving over 400 tanks to rust in quiet solitude. As this journey through Ukraine's wonders comes to a close, I want to thank you for joining us until this moment. If you wish for peace to return to this resilient land, please comment, "Stop the war." We look forward to bringing you more fascinating explorations in the future. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.